Welcome to the percent equation. We're going to combine our learning on percents with solving equations. So let's remind ourselves about percent. 6% is as a decimal, right? We have this shortcut, right? Because we go 1, 2, it's 0.06, right? Because 6% is 6 out of 100, which is also 0.06, 6 hundredths. 20%, therefore, is 0.2. It's 20 hundredths, which is 2 tenths. 120% is 1.2, because it's 120 out of 100, which is 12 tenths, which is 1 2 tenths. You buy pants for $40. The tax rate is 6%. Find the sales tax. So we're finding 6% of 40. So we're going to do 40 times 0.06. 6 times 0, 6 times 4 is 24. We get a row of zeros we don't need. And the tax is $2.40. Howard earned $500 per week, but then received a 20% raise. Find his new pay, right? So it's 20% higher, which is at 120%. So we can multiply 500 times this 1.2. And let's do that. 2 times 0, 2 times 0, 2 times 5 is 10. Step over 1 times 0, 1 times 0, 1 times 5. And we get a 1 decimal. And now he earns $600 a week. He got a $100 raise. All right, so how do we work backwards with percent? Remember, I have said that equations are often used to work backwards from problems you've previously done. So 6% tax on $40 is how much? Well, you do 0.06 times 40, as we just did in the warm-up. If 6% tax was $240, how much were the pants? That you have to work backwards. You're going to solve the equation 0.06 equals 2.4. We'll divide both sides, right? If 0.06 is multiplying x, right? That's 6% of x equals 2.4. You divide both sides by 0.06 and you get 40. And this is what we're doing today. We cannot put percents into equations. We have to convert them to fractions or decimals first. And the reason is because, right, this symbol has a meaning. It means that, right? And so you can't just put 12% in a thing. You have to put 12 hundredths, or you have to put 0.12. You have to put one of those. So it says write the equation. 25% of what number? X is 12. So it's 25% is 0.25 times x equals 12. You wrote an equation. 4% of what number? Y. 4%, right? Let's make sure we all can do that. 1, 2 is 0.04. 0.04y equals 30. That's the kind of equations we're going to solve today. 106% of what number? T is 53. 106% is 1.06. So it's 1.06 t equals 53. So Sally earns a 70% on her test. If she got 14 correct, how many questions were there on the test? So we're going to do 0.7q equals 14. 70% of the number of questions was 14. We divide both sides by 0.7. We're going to be moving a lot of decimal points here, right? If you move that, you get 7. You move, I'll write it out. So we have 0.7, 14 divided by 0.7. We move that and that. We do 140 divided by 7. 2 times 7 is 14. Bring down a 0. Oh, there were 20 questions on the test. Right? Sam paid $5.40 in tax when he purchased some pants. If the tax rate is 6%, what did the pants cost? So 6% is 0.06. So it's 0.06c equals 5.4. Divide both sides by 0.06. So we're going to move the decimal twice and get 6. We're going to move the decimal twice up there and get 540. 6 goes into 54. 9. Exactly 9 times. Bring down the 0. So the pants must have cost exactly $90. Salesman sells a car and receives a 3.5% commission. If he receives $700 in commission, at what price did he sell the car? So 3.5% is 0.035 times the price was a $700 commission. Divide both sides by 0.035. We're going to move the decimal 3 times here. So let's just show that, because we're going to have a lot of zeros, right? 1, 2, 3 to make this 35. And then 1, 2, 3 to make that what? 700,000, right? 35 goes into 70 twice. And now we need a bunch of zeros, right? 0, 0. Let's be neat here, 0. And the car was $20,000. Okay, it says increases add up to 100%. I don't love those notes, but a shirt has been marked up 30% to $178. So if it was marked up 30%, what the notes are trying to say, I don't think they said it that great, is that we're 30% higher than 100%. So we're at 130%. So 1.3, right, move the decimal twice, of some price was $78. What was the original price? 1.3 times that price when it was marked up 30% was $78. Okay, so this is a percent increase problem using percent equation. Divide both sides by 1.3, and so you're going to do 780, we're moving the decimal, divided by 13. 13 into 78, let's try 5, it might be 6, I don't think it might be exactly 6. 3 times 6 is 18, and yeah, it is. And bring down to 0. Oh, so originally it was $60, right? Then it was marked up 30%, multiplied times 1.3, and then it ended at 78. All right, Ron got a 30% discount on a stereo and paid $42, right? So right? So again, this is a percent decrease of 30%. So 70%, or 0.7 of the original price was 42. Paid 42. We're trying to work backwards to find out what the original price was. We divide both sides by 0.7. So it's 7 into 420. Oof, I gotta be neater. 7 into 42 goes 6. And it is, the price was originally $60, right? He got a 30% discount and paid 42, so he paid 70% of that $60 price. So let's practice here. You go to dinner and tip $12. If you tipped 15%, what was the bill? So 15%, 0.15 of the bill was $12, right? Divide both sides by 0.15, and so you're moving the decimal twice to get 15. You're moving the decimal twice there and getting 1,200. 15 doesn't go into 12, but it goes into 120, I think exactly. I think 8. 5 times 8 is 40. Yep, 8. And bring down the 0. And the original bill, B, was $80. In a survey, 50% of students said they like soccer better than baseball. If 80 students said they like soccer, how many students were surveyed? Well, half the students said they like soccer. So you could do this in your head, right? If half of the students like soccer, that's 80, and it was 80 students, what's 80 times 2? But let's just show the math. So you have 50%, 0.5 times the number of students. I used K instead of S so it doesn't look funny. Like a 5, and I already have a 5 in the problem. Divide both sides by 0.5, and you're going to do 5 into 800. 5 into 8 goes once. 5 into 30 goes 6. 5 into 0, right? If half the students was 80, the whole students was twice that, 160, which is the same as dividing by 1/2, 0.5. Marks them up 50%. All right, so they've been marked up. So 1.5, right, 150% times the original price was 120, right? The original price has been marked up 150%. So we're dividing both sides by 1.5, and you get 1,200 divided by 15. 15 into 120. I feel like we just did that. And we did. And it's $80. Bob was told he got a 20% discount on a stereo and paid $160. What was the price before the discount? So he paid 80% of the price. So 0.8 of the price was 160. So what was the original price? Right, we're working backwards. So we're going to do 8 into 1,600 and 2. I'm going a little fast here, but I think it's pretty obvious. It's $200 before the discount. All right, good luck with the homework.